tell you something. People always say it take money to make money. Well, I'll say it take money to generate money, but it's the idea that gets you there. And I'll give you an example. Even the concept of money is an idea first. Somebody had to think of money because everybody used to barter. They used to trade chickens for cows until somebody said, you know what? Why don't we just put a price on this shit? You sell your chickens, I sell my cows. When you come holler at me, you got money, I got money. And I'll give you two examples of how money uh promoted the two biggest businesses on earth, but how they did it different. And look at the leadership. Okay, we're gonna use Apple and Facebook. Apple, the biggest company on earth, was started by Steve Jobs. Okay, when Steve Jobs started Apple, as soon as he could get money, he took the money, right? Boom. Once he took the money, the company didn't go as fast as he thought it was gonna go. You know what the shareholders did? They fired him from the company that he built. They fired him from that company for 10 years. Put him in the street for 10 years. Took his shit. Fired him. Put him in the street for 10 years. Then, after the company started doing so bad, they brought him back and he built it to the biggest company on earth. That's the example of somebody who took money. That's the type of shit you go through when you take money. All right, now look at Mark Zuckerberg, the fastest growing, wealthiest young person on earth. In 2004, now mind you, Apple been around since the 70s. Facebook was just started in 2004. When if you look at the movie The Social Media, everybody kept saying, Mark, we need to take on investors and do this and do that. He kept saying, we're not ready yet. He was focusing on perfecting his product. By the time he did say, okay, I'm gonna take on some investors, Bill Gates gave him $250 million for 1% of Facebook, which made him worth $25 billion. He ain't had no words. Ain't nobody gonna take nothing. He's a majority shareholder because he waited to take money. See, when you take money up front, man, people control you. If that shit don't go the way they wanted to go, man, they gonna take that shit, bro. And they gonna take your dream and your vision and run that bitch in the ground and they gonna fault you. You know what I'm saying? But if you wait and hold on, say, man, look, I ain't ready to take no paper yet. I understand the millions and all that, but millions ain't gonna help me right now. Let me get my spirit right. Let me get my product right. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my mind right. You know what I'm saying? For when the real money do come, I can take this and make it bigger. See, if it's all about the money, once you get the money, the dream is gone. The dream is dead. Like, I got the money. People that gave me millions ain't no use for me. Do what? No, I don't want your money. Let me perfect this shit. Let me struggle through this. Let me feel what it feels like to be Universal or Columbia. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to sign to a label. Why not become a label? Everybody want to rep a brand. Why not build a brand? The same suffering you going through, they went through. You gonna suffer just like you were suffering if they didn't pay you. They just gave you some upfront money to own some of your shit. Suffer that shit out, man. Own your own. Look at Mark Zuckerberg compared when Steve Jobs died years ago, he's worth 10 billion. Man, Mark Zuckerberg worth like 37 billion. And he only been in the game 12 years. It's a known fact. Look at Tyler Perry, how rich he is compared to all these actors and all these other people. He ain't take no money. He built his own brand. It's a difference, man. It's a huge difference in a brand builder and a person that takes money, man. Then you become an employee. Think about it, man. Look at them brand builders out there. Bill Gates. Who gonna pay him? The man worth $80 billion. Bro, them people took money later on in the game, and what they did, they perfected their product. Cause see that even money, the concept of money is an idea. Money, they say money, it takes money to make money. That's true. It takes money to fund projects. But ideas make billions, man. Money didn't bring Facebook. Facebook brought money. Money didn't bring Apple. Apple was a concept. Steve Jobs brought Apple that brought billions. That made it the biggest company on earth. If money could make you the biggest company on earth, why isn't Bill Gates bigger than Apple. He got more money than Steve Jobs, but he ain't got this. Yeah, Microsoft doing numbers, but man, Apple makes $500 million a day. $500 million a day. Biggest company on earth. Boy, Wanza the Don, YouTube King. Worry about perfecting that product, man. Get your mind right. Don't focus on that money. Struggle, build strength. Focus on struggling throughout your situation. Don't get no handouts. Them loans, man. People loan you money, it's always interest. Nobody's giving you shit. They control something, man. Nobody's gonna give you no money. Like, oh yeah, go fund your project. You go 2 million. We don't want to say shit. No, once you take that money, man, you done took more than that. Boy, ones of the Don, YouTube King. Stay focused, man. Get to the paper, man, and stick to your roots, man. Grind that shit out. It's like Dame Dash said. I don't care how much money they paying you, man. I don't care how much money they paying you. If they paying you, bro, and you took a deal, you ain't nothing but a supervisor. For real.